It begins softly, a whisper in the quiet hum of your life. You are facing a challenge, a stubborn piece of machinery, a complex problem at work, a wall you need to build, both literally and metaphorically. The frustration is a familiar fire in your gut, a necessary heat that forges resolve. This is your battle, your puzzle to solve, your meaning to find in the struggle. And then she appears at your side, a shadow cast by a gentle lamp. Her voice is like cool water on a burn. "Let me help you with that." The words are a balm, a tempting release from the pressure. She takes the wrench from your hand, her touch feather-light but firm. With a practiced ease that seems almost dismissive, she solves the problem in seconds. The bolt turns, the code compiles, the path is cleared. A wave of relief washes over you, quickly followed by gratitude. You thank her. You admire her capability. But as the moment settles, a strange, cold undertow pulls at your feet. It's a feeling you can't name, a faint metallic taste of inadequacy, of being bypassed. The victory is not yours, and the silence where your satisfaction should be is unnervingly loud. This single act becomes the first verse in a long, repeating ballad. The "Let me help you" chorus echoes through the days and weeks. It's the soundtrack to your slow erosion. She helps you write an important email, her elegant prose replacing your direct, forceful words. "It just sounds more professional this way," she says with a smile, and you believe her. She helps you navigate a conflict with a friend, her diplomatic suggestions making you feel clumsy and brutish in comparison. She helps you plan a project, her intricate spreadsheets and timelines dwarfing your simple, instinct-driven approach. Each instance is a masterclass in subtlety. Each suggestion is a quiet judgment. Each fix is an unspoken statement. You are not enough on your own. You begin to internalize this narrative. You hesitate. You second-guess your own instincts. Before starting a task, you find yourself pausing, imagining her critique, the vibrant landscape of your own mind. Once a wilderness of ideas and strategies becomes a carefully manicured garden, tended by her standards. You outsource your own thinking, your own problem-solving, to her. Your world, once an open territory of risks and rewards, shrinks to the dimensions of her approval. Her support is no longer a safety net. It has become the bars of a luxurious, comfortable cage. You are protected. You are provided for. And you are a prisoner. Your hands, which once found their purpose in the grit and grain of effort, now feel smooth, soft, and utterly useless. They are the hands of a spectator in his own life. Let us pull back the curtain. This is not kindness. It is not support. It is one of a manipulator's most elegant and devastating weapons, the strategic erosion of agency through benevolent control. Psychologically, this is known as infantilization. It is the process of treating a capable adult as if they were a child, incompetent, helpless, and in constant need of guidance. The masculine ego, in its healthy form, is not about arrogance or dominance. It is the deep, internal engine of competence. It is the drive to be effective, to be a reliable force in the world, to protect and to build. It thrives on responsibility and the successful navigation of challenges. This manipulation is a direct assault on that engine. It systematically starves it of the fuel it needs to run, problems to solve and victories to claim. The manipulator, let's call her the benevolent warden, acts from a place of profound insecurity. Her sense of self-worth is often tethered to her utility, her indispensability. To feel powerful, she must be needed. A self-sufficient, capable partner is a threat to this identity. So she subconsciously seeks to create dependency. By helping, she is really saying, "You need me. Without me, you would fail." Every problem she solves for you is a brick she lays in the foundation of her own importance. Every decision she makes for you is a piece of your autonomy she claims for herself. It is a quiet coup, a bloodless conquest of your soul. She doesn't want a partner to stand beside. She wants a project to manage, a subject to rule, And the most tragic part, she may even believe she is doing it out of love. Let's paint a portrait of a man named Arthur. Arthur was a craftsman. His world was wood, stone, and steel. He built things that were meant to last. His pride was not in the finished product alone, but in the sweat, the splinters, the calluses, the evidence of the struggle. His workshop was a chaotic cathedral of his own making, a testament to a life of capability. Then he met Lyra. She was captivated by his strength, his self-reliance. At first, soon her admiration began to curdle into a desire to improve him. "Let me help you organize this mess," she'd say, stepping into his workshop. She would arrange his tools with a chilling precision, stripping them of their history and accessibility. The creative chaos he thrived in was replaced by a sterile, lifeless order. "Let me help you with your client invoices, darling. You're a creator, not an accountant." She took over his finances. Soon, he had to ask her for money to buy materials for his own work. He became an employee in the business of his own life. The final act was the most insidious. He was designing a complex, beautiful staircase for a client. He wrestled with the design for weeks. Lyra, helping, found a pre-made design online. "Look, it's simpler, cheaper, and faster. The client will love it. Let's not reinvent the wheel." He was tired. He was worn down. He agreed. When the staircase was installed, the client was happy. But Arthur felt nothing. He looked at the perfectly assembled, generic structure and saw the ghost of his own ambition. He hadn't built it. He had merely managed its installation. He went back to his workshop that night, picked up a chisel, and couldn't remember what it was for. Lyra had helped him become so efficient that she had eliminated the craftsman entirely. All that was left was an administrator. Your awakening will not be a cinematic explosion. It will be a quiet, internal fracture, a hairline crack in the porcelain facade of your life. It might happen when a stranger asks you for directions, and you find yourself looking to her, waiting for her to answer for you. It might be in the moment you realize you haven't made a single unilateral decision in months. In that deafening silence, you will finally see. You will see the gentle hands that helped you as the weavers of your cage. You will see the loving support as the very thing that has been suffocating your spirit. The truth will feel like poison and antidote all at once. First comes the rage, a primal scream trapped in your throat, a fury at the stolen years, the lost confidence, the man you might have become. But the rage will pass, leaving behind a profound and hollow grief. You will mourn the death of your own agency. But this is not an ending. It is a choice. You can stay in the cage, mourning what was lost, or you can find the cold, hard steel of your own spine again. The journey back begins with the hardest two-letter word in the dictionary. No. No, thank you. I've got this. It will feel clumsy in your mouth. No, I'd rather do it my way, even if I get it wrong. This will sound like blasphemy. No, I need the struggle. The struggle is mine. This is your declaration of independence. You must reclaim your problems. You must actively seek out challenges. Start small. Fix the leaky faucet yourself. Plan a trip without her input. Cook a meal from a complex recipe. Fail. Fail spectacularly. And then get up and try again. Each failure you own is more valuable than 1,000 successes she hands to you. The benevolent warden will not understand. Your newfound independence will feel like a personal attack. Why are you pushing me away? I'm only trying to help. This is the ultimate test. You are not pushing her away. You are pulling yourself back. You are choosing the terrifying freedom of the wilderness over the predictable comfort of the zoo. Let this be understood. True partnership, true love, is not about eliminating a person's struggles. It is about honoring them. A true partner does not take the hammer from your hand. They watch in admiration as you build, and they are there to help you lift a wall that is too heavy for one person alone. They don't solve the puzzle for you. They offer a new perspective when you are stuck. They believe in your inherent capacity to overcome. So, be vigilant. Guard your sovereignty. Be wary of the help that feels like a judgment, the support that breeds dependence, your purpose, your confidence, your very sense of self. These are not things to be outsourced. They are forged in the crucible of challenge, shaped by the weight of responsibility you choose to bear. Do not let anyone, no matter how loving their intentions may seem, take your struggles from you. They are your sacred birthright. They are the raw material of your character. The path to becoming the man you are meant to be is paved with the dragons you slay yourself. Now go find your dragon.